I'm sorry, I missed that.
They have a rift right now.
Okay.
The vice chairs, so including that rift. What do you see as the future direction of the party, and how do you anticipate, if in any way, that this can translate to what you're doing here in the House?
Well, I think, as House Democrats, we remain strongly unified and, look forward to our continued partnership with Senate Democrats, governors across the country, Democratic attorney generals, other stakeholders, elected officials, unions, and, of course, the Democratic National Committee to continue to make our case to the American people and win elections. It's interesting to me that we continue to navigate these sensational narratives when, as far as I can tell, from the very beginning of this presidency, Democrats are winning and Republicans are losing. Right? This is not a speculative theory at this point. What exactly is confusing to people observing the state of the Democratic Party versus the state of the Republican Party based on 5 months consecutively of electoral data? What exactly is confusing at this point in time? There's a special election in January in Iowa. It was a district that Donald Trump had just won by 21 points in a state Senate district that's in a swing congressional district that we will win next year. And the Democrats won that state Senate seat in Iowa. That was in January. And then in February, there's a high-profile special election in New York because the Westchester County executive seat was vacant. It was held by a Democrat who's now in Congress, George Latimer. He's doing a great job. Before Latimer held it, it was held for 8 years by a MAGA Republican, Rob Astorino. Trump endorses the Republican candidate in February in that special election, who then loses to the Democrat by 30 points. And then in March, there's a special election in a state Senate district in Pennsylvania, a district that Donald Trump had just won by 15 points. As far as we can tell, no Democrat in recent memory in the 20th or 21st century has ever represented Lancaster County until now, because the Democrat won in the swing state of Pennsylvania in March. And then in April, Elon Musk spent $25 million in Wisconsin, a state that Donald Trump had just won, in what was widely viewed as a competitive election for the state Supreme Court seat that was open, and the Democrats won decisively in a swing state, defeating the MAGA extremist who was backed by Donald Trump and company by double digits. And then just this week, in Omaha, Nebraska, in another electoral upset, the Democratic candidate, John Ewing Jr., defeats the incumbent Republican mayor by 13 points. This is happening all over the country. 5 consecutive months. So if that's losing, what does winning look like? I'm confused. We have a very clear, quantifiably evident roadmap as to how Democrats are doing in this country and how Republicans are doing during this Trump era.